Doing that face again.
What face?
The one, like, I've just asked you to explain the Big Bang Theory or something.
All right, but if I tell you, you've got to promise not to laugh. I'm not kidding, Steve.
Promise.
Right, well, if you must know, I'm remembering today. Moments and whatnot.
Right.
Look, I know it sounds daft, right? But this is my last full day as Rebecca Granger. Right? And everybody tells you it's different when you get married, you know, feelings and stuff. Well, I want to be able to compare. I knew I shouldn't have said out. Oh, it's all right for you, Mr. 3 times round, been there, done it. But this is all, like, seriously weird for me. Getting hitched were never supposed to happen to us.
Well, it has. So live with it.
Hello? No, I think you've got the wrong number.
It's becoming complicated.
You sound surprised.
Well, I'm torn. Part of me would like to hide away on that barge with her. But then there's this business with Peter.
Oh, the woes of fatherly responsibility.
Well, no offence, but I think I've suffered a few more years on the front line than you have.
Admittedly, I have been spared much of the worst. But rest assured, my family are doing their level best to make up for lost time. For instance, this latest to-do is definitely one for the scrapbook.
And you don't resent it?
No, not in the least. As you rightly pointed out, I haven't had to survive it as long.
5 minutes in Martha's company and my problems seem to pale to nothing.
Have you told her about Deirdre?
Well, the opportunity hasn't presented itself as yet.
So, things haven't really progressed?
Wouldn't exactly say that.
I see. It seems that certain opportunities are easier to grasp than others.
There's nothing easy in this situation, and before you say it, I know I've made my own bed.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I can't abandon Peter to himself. I just hope that my son has got more wherewithal than his father.
Just run down and the core will come out just like that. Okay, it's probably been quite chefy here, but it does work. But what you do is you actually bake the pears very gently so you concentrate the sugar pear flavour. Remember the old pear drop sweet?
I'm sure she's okay, David.
Cheers. Feels so much better.
Please don't take this out on me. None of this is my fault.
No, do you reckon?
David,
Well, everything was fine between us until you had to get your claws into Joe.
I beg your pardon.
You didn't give a damn about our feelings. You just had to get in on the action, didn't you?
We didn't do this to spite you. It just happened that way.
Yeah, and now look where it's got us. The Gale Platt curse strikes again.
Now this is a Parisienne scoop, which is a very professional thing.
Tina!
This is about time.
No, it's not. Come on.
Yes, I would agree with you. So, literally, into the core...
I've been worried about you.
I've come to collect my stuff.
You've got a little line of core just there, which you can eat, but I like to just take that out.
Oh, it'll be nice. Just the 3 of us. Classy restaurant.
Sounds great.
Come on, love, show a bit of enthusiasm. I know how you feel about Liz, but, you know, at least she's making an effort now.
I suppose.
Thanks. All right. Gearing up for the big day, like. I've got a little teaser for you. Now, apart from the obvious, like love, respect and decent hygiene, what are your top tips for married life?
Well, be yourself. Always give and take. Treat him to the occasional hair wash.
Flipping out. I wondered what you were going to say then. Hey. Hello, Tagger. Those locks are looking a little bit greasy. What do you say, Ailes? He rolled up a set, Royston. Come here. I've got a massive day tomorrow and I could do with a bit of the old Mr. C words of wisdom. Here's my question. What is the best thing about being wed?
Well, there are many facets to a relationship.
Roland, I'm begging you for once in English. The greatest thing about being a married couple is...
To be one with each other.
That is such a great answer. Wow, you know, if me and Stevie have like 26% of what you guys have got. Oh, Mia, come here, you. Now!
Oh,
group hug.
No, please.
I love you guys.
Are you experiencing some sort of pain?
Concentrating, same thing, belt up.
It doesn't have to be this way.
Let it go, please.
Well, I'm nothing without you. You might as well just jump me back in that canal.
Don't you dare say that.
You're not going to guilt me out.
At least hear him out, love.
Hey, you owe me that much at least.
Excuse me, I don't owe you anything. Do you have any idea what you've put me through?
Just give me another chance.
I can't. Not this time. Don't you get it? We're bad news for each other. I mean, look at the mess that we've caused.
Well, it's your dad's fault as well.
Yeah, and he's getting so down about it, it's starting to scare me. I'm sorry, but I have to go. Oh, and don't try and contact me. After I finish my shift at the cabin, I'm going away with my mum for a few weeks.
Tina,
There's nothing else to say.
I love you.
Take care.
Remember, the secret is in the marinade. Leave for 3 hours and let nature take its course.
Thanks.
You're welcome. The head chef to the Maharaja of Uttar Pradesh himself taught me that recipe. I can still see him, you know, tawa in hand, a big...
Well, it is now. Positive day?
Fabulous. You should see the gallery. It's really taking shape. And Jace is doing such a wonderful job.
The young man can do no wrong, it seems. What? I rejoice in this.
So, how did he go at the university?
Now you are becoming a student. You told me she is educated.
No,
For your information, I have a master's degree.
Then I'm confused.
No, she went to meet students.
I'm tapping into new talent. Why reach from the barrel when you can take from the tree?
I see. And it is through such unknown artists you will make your fortune?
Why not? There's always another Damien Hirst waiting to be discovered.
Cows in formaldehyde. That is not art. That is a sin against Mother India.
Creativity has no boundaries.
Nor your ambition, it would seem.
Which is precisely why she's going to make this a complete success.
Your faith does you credit, Dev. We shall continue with this debate later, my dear. Till then.
That man is impossible sometimes.
I know, and thank you for not losing it.
Don't be ridiculous, Dev. He's your family.
You know, I don't know much about art, but it's understanding like that that makes you a masterpiece, baby.
I just want another chance to give him a job. It's up to Steve. You could put in a good word. I'll think about it.
Would you like a refill in there, love?
Oh, you're all right, Liz. Look, this is ridiculous. You can't keep pretending that we never happened.
What happened? Sorry, my memory's not what it used to be. Must be my age.
Ouch, that's telling him. Do you remember that job we were talking about? Look, all I'm asking for is 5 minutes.
You, my lady, are a vision.
Well, thank you very much.
Might I ask the occasion? Or is this for my benefit?
Oh, you should be so lucky. No, it's Becky's end night, so I'm taking her out for dinner.
So it's still happening then?
Of course.
I knew I shouldn't have taken that bet.
What bet?
Blanche reckoned they wouldn't make it to the altar.
That is terrible.
Too flaming right it is. I'm going to be like £20.
Oh, I'm having nothing to do with this. Right, what can I get you?
Rum and pineapple.
Met that too.
Better look next time, love.
Do you know what? I'll have some of that bet.
You want to bet against the wedding occurring?
Well, it is Becky. Crazy things have happened.
Oh, I wouldn't argue with that.
Oh, the block's your mate.
Look, do you want it or not?
You lot better make sure that Steve doesn't find out or there'll be hell to pit.
Becky. Well, thanks a lot, Lloyd. Do you know how I was wrong about you two? Because you're made for each other.
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
Who wants to increase that bet then?
I know I've not been around lately. You know, with you, I mean.
It's okay.
No, it's not, Si. And I'm really sorry for everything that's happened.
I forgave you.
I know. So, anyway, I've got you a surprise.
Is it a wee?
No, not exactly. Close your eyes.
Just to keep them half open.
Well, then you're only going to get half the present. And in this case, that might be a bit messy. Come on.
Ready?
No peeping. Okay, open them. How about that?
Wow!
Here you go.
I love it, thank you.
I thought we could do with some company, me and you.
Calling it, Leanne.
Hey! Hey! She's having dinner with me mum and Hayley. How much trouble can she get into?
Yeah, but this is Becky. You cannot tame the fire in a woman like that.
Please tell me that is a song lyric and you haven't just made it up.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you, son.
You know what? She can do what she likes. Whatever floats her boat. Because as long as I don't end up in court again, or she's relatively compos mentis, it's all good.
I'll drink to that.
Reinforcements.
Lie.
We'll start without you. Get that man a death charge.
All right, you are, Skipper.
I guess that answers my first question.
What about?
You've not spoken to Becky yet.
Why, what's happened now?
It's a bit embarrassing.
When, isn't it?
Maybe she'll tell you in private.
Cough it!
All right, then, to cut a long story short, I made a bet. Well, actually, it was originally Blanche and Eddie's bet. I was just a passenger.
What kind of bet?
It's only 20 quid.
What kind of bet, Lloyd?
I thought you and Becky wouldn't get married.
Right.
Problem is, she kind of knows about it now.
Dev, how much do you reckon it'd cost to refurnish this room?
Oh, I don't know, mate. About, what, 4 or 5 grand?
4 or 5. I can live with that.
Come here, you little getter! I'm gonna kill you!
How about Miffy?
Miffy's a girl rabbit. Everyone knows that.
But Leanne's a girl's name.
Different.
Don't you think it might confuse him a bit, you know?
No.
Oh, hey, how about Bugs?
Matthew and Jasper are the bugs. Got eaten up by a fox.
Oh.
I like Leanne.
Leanne it is, then.
It was Joe's holier-than-thou attitude that got me.
I'm sure it was just the shock of finding out.
He practically accused me of forcing Tina to have that abortion. And this from the man who is prepared to sell out his own daughter.
Well, men aren't always rational, especially fathers. I admit Joe's actions appear a little drastic.
A little?
But try putting yourself in his shoes for once. It was a desperate time for him, as desperate perhaps as when Tina discovered she was pregnant. I'm sure he felt he was just doing what was best. Just like you did.
That's triple.
12.
What's going on?
This is called a night in.
You're very welcome to join us.
In terms of etiquette, I'm not sure that would be appropriate.
What's happened to you, love?
Lloyd and I had a little disagreement.
He told you then.
Yeah. Just when I thought that guy couldn't sink any lower. Wait till I tell me Mum.
Steve, she was there.
I'm afraid she wasn't exactly supportive.
Far from it.
Come on then, give me the worst. What have you done and to whom?
I don't know. What point?
She has been a paragon of restraint.
We're very proud.
I told you, though. No more about Becky.
Well, you're still upset, right?
Well, a first word we made.
I helped some.
24 points, a double word score.
Seriously, though, you know, I just thought, why give them what they expect? It's about us tomorrow.
Well, I don't know what to say.
You could say that you are very, very proud of me.
I am. I just wish I had your self-control. Come on. We're going to go and sort this once and for all.
Okay.
You can turn around right now, Gail. I'm not discussing David.
I'm here about your dad. I'm worried.
Well, don't be.
Tell me about the depression.
I should have kept my big gob shut.
Tina, I have a right to know.
About 5 years ago, he started acting a bit strange. At the time, him and my mum were really grim. He just stayed in bed, wouldn't do anything. And in the end, the doctor diagnosed clinical depression. And he spent some time in hospital.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, come on. He didn't hurt himself or do anything weird.
And have there been any more episodes?
Nothing that bad. I mean, he has his ups and downs. But mostly he's fine.
So, you two haven't spoken since the other day?
Well, he's wrong loads of times, but I couldn't face it. Look, I'm not happy with what he's done. But he's still my dad. Just keep an eye on him while I'm away, eh? That's all I ask.
It goes without saying. Don't give it a second thought.
Tonight is off.
I take it from the state of you, you've told Steve about the bet.
Didn't have much choice. He's lucky he's still breathing.
It's all your flaming fault.
What have you been up to now?
Nothing.
You only opened a book on whether the wedding would happen or not.
Don't you ever learn?
Hey, I'm a facilitator.
It's all right, you can put your hard hats away. I'm not here for that.
Steve.
I think I'll do the talking, if that's all right. You're both barred from the wedding.
Steve, oh, come on, love, you don't mean that.
Do you want to bet?
Oh, look, come on, man. I'm in the wrong. Don't blame your mum.
This isn't about blame. It's about common decency, respect, and something you two know nothing about.
That's not fair.
Oh, come on, until a couple of days ago, you wouldn't give Becky the time of day. Now, I don't much care what you'll think about my bride-to-be. Well, I do. But unfortunately, it's a free country when it comes to that. No, what bothers me is that none of you will give her the benefit of the doubt. None of you! And seeing as if you're not going to hear my little speech tomorrow, I'll give you the highlights, shall I? I love Becky. Simple as that. And all the stuff that you lot think is so wrong about her is completely right for me. And I really wish that you lot could see that. But you can't. Which is your loss, not hers.
Somehow I don't reckon I'll be forgetting this moment in a hurry.
What? They were touching.
Come on then, crazy girl. Let's go and finish that game of Scrabble.
What else did she expect, hey? So Steve and Becky's big day is nearly here, and if you want to find out more about the wedding, visit itv.com/Coronation Street for cast interviews, previews and more. A magician seems to have lost his way, next on the bill. And coming up over on ITV4, it's more original Minder.